Effective 2020, which is the more recent, one of the more recent changes to the bill, was the addition of ADUs to multifamily properties. And I want to talk about that a little bit because when you're thinking real estate investing, that's probably one of the best way to go. The minimum amount of units allowed in a multifamily property, doesn't matter how many units the property already has, is 3 ADUs. The language in the bill allows us to do 2 garage conversions, 1 new unit, or 2 new units, 1 garage conversion, or any combination really. So imagine a duplex can become a 5-plex if it has the available yard space and maybe a garage to convert, or 2 garages. And we've done that in numerous occasions. Now, on paper, you have a duplex plus 3 ADUs, but realistically, you have a 5-unit building. And that's what it values at. The property value goes up. The rental value, it just aligns with whatever the current market rates is. So your return on investment, if you're the property owner, is remarkable. Important to understand, the city requires the new units, the ADUs, to be configured exactly like the existing units. So if every unit on the property has its own water, gas, and electrical meter, so will the ADUs. But if they're sharing a meter, the ADUs will have to join that meter sharing. The city even allows the owner of the property to reclaim the garages from the existing tenants in an effort to create more ADUs. Naturally, maybe a little rental discount or some sort of a concession towards them would be appreciated, but for the most part, there is no restriction prohibiting that. Now, one thing that's not allowed in multifamily properties are junior ADUs. There's another very, very aggressively observed requirement that we do not touch the existing units in any way, shape, or form. So I get calls every now and then from somebody who owns a 5-unit building and 2 of the units are big, 1,400 square foot, 3 bedrooms. And he says they're hard to rent. So he wants to cut them down to a 2-bedroom and a 1-bedroom. They don't allow that. The purpose of the bill is to create more units, but not out of existing units, out of uninhabitable space. A laundry room, a garage, an office in a complex apartment building can all be used to create ADUs. Now this goes back, if you work with developers, they buy land, they buy a property, they're going to knock down, build a large apartment building, you can already design the ADUs into the initial plan. Meaning, when you propose what building you're going to build, you can have a 40-unit building and then up to 25% of the existing units can be added as ADUs, so you become a 50-units building in place of parking for some of the existing units. They'll allow you to increase that density by 25% more on paper before anything is even built. And then we build these together all at the same time. Single-family, multifamily ADUs, again, they've been around since 2017, so I'm sure all of you have interacted with them. I know it's a little bit of a gray area when it comes to property value. A single-family home with 1,500 square feet now builds a 700 square foot unit in the back. How is that getting appraised? Is it a 2,200 square foot home now? Is it a duplex? Is it just a home that will get its property value plus another, 50 grand on top of it for the ADU? In a lot of cases, it depends on the appraiser. In my experience, sometimes you get more than one appraiser done, and you get the value you want. I can't even count how many clients. At this point, by the way, since 2017, we've probably worked on north of 3,000 ADUs, mostly in the city of LA, over 90% of them. Whether if it's design, permitting, construction, or all of the above together. Even retroactively legalizing ADUs, which I'm going to touch on in just a moment. But I've had plenty of clients who built their ADU, whether it was a garage conversion, an addition to the home, a detached in the back, an ADU, a junior ADU, and then after they've been rented out and have started kind of paying back for themselves, doing a cash out refi, again, sometimes trying with one appraiser, gives them the value they want, they get their cash out to continue for their next opportunity.